following experimental exercise will guide you through a tour of your everyday waking state of consciousness. Spend about 1 minute on each of the steps. Exercise your present state of consciousness. 1. Look. Become aware of what you see. Notice the richly varied and vivid impressions, shapes, colours, movement, dimensionality, the entire visible world. 2. Listen. Become aware of what you hear. Register the various sounds taken in by your ears. A diverse range of intensities, pitches, and tonal qualities, perhaps including the commonplace miracle of speech or the wonder of music. 3. Feel. Become aware of what you touch. Texture: smooth, rough, dry, sticky, or wet. Weight: heavy, light, solid, or empty. Pleasure: pain, heat, and cold, and the rest. Also note how your body feels right now and compare that to the many other ways it feels at other times. Tired or energetic, stiff or limber, painful or pleasant, and so on. Taste. Become aware of what it is like to taste. Taste a number of different food and substances, or remember and vividly imagine their tastes. 5. Smell. Become aware of what you smell. The odour of warm bodies, earth, incense, smoke, perfume, coffee, onions, alcohol, and the sea. Remember and imagine as many of them as you can. 6. Breathing. Attend to your breathing. A moment ago, you probably were not consciously aware of your breathing, even though you have inhaled and exhaled 50 times while doing this exercise. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Let it out. Now take a deep breath. Notice that being conscious of your breathing allows you to alter it deliberately. 7. Emotions. Become aware of your feelings. Remember the difference between anger and joy, serenity and excitement, and as many other emotions as you care to feel. How real do emotions feel? Thoughts. Become aware of your thoughts. What have you been thinking while doing this exercise? What are you thinking right now? How real do thoughts seem? 9. I. Become aware of the fact that your world always includes you. As William James noted, it is I see, I hear, I feel, I think. That is the basic fact of experience. You are not what you see, hear, think, or feel. You have these experiences. Perhaps most essentially, you are who is aware. You are always at the center of your multi-dimensional universe of experience, but you are not always consciously aware of yourself. Briefly repeat the exercise with the following differences. At the same time you attend to each of the various aspects of your experience, be aware that it is you who is noticing these things. I see the light. 10. Awareness of awareness. Finally, become aware of your awareness. Normally, awareness focuses on objects outside ourselves, but it can itself be an object of awareness. In the light of ordinary experience, we seem to be distinct and limited centers of awareness, each alone in our own inner worlds. In the light of eternity, mystics tell us we are ultimately all one, the unlimited awareness that is the source of being. Here, experience cannot be adequately expressed by language. How does your renewed appreciation of the richness of your ordinary waking state of consciousness relate to the experience of lucid dreaming? Much of what you just observed about your present experimental world applies as well to the dream world. If you were dreaming, you would experience a multi-sensory world as rich as the world you are experiencing right now. You would see, hear, feel, taste, think, and be just as you are now. The crucial difference is that the multi-sensory world you experience while dreaming originates internally rather than externally. While awake, most of what you perceive corresponds to actually existing people, objects, and events in the external world. Because the objects of waking perception actually exist independently of your mind, they remain relatively stable. For example, you can look at this sentence, shut the book for a moment and reopen it to the same page, and you will see the same sentence. But, as you will see in chapter 3, the same is not true for dreaming. Because there is no stable external source of stimulation from which to build your experimental world, dreams are much more changeable than the physical world. If you were in a lucid dream, your experience of the world would be even more different from waking life. First of all, you would know it was a dream. Because of this, the world around you would tend to rearrange and transform even more than is usual in dreams. Impossible things could happen, and the dream scene itself, rather than disappearing once you know it to be unreal, might increase in clarity and brilliance until you found yourself dumbfounded with wonder. If fully lucid, you would realize that the entire dream world was your own creation, and with this awareness might come an exhilarating feeling of freedom. Nothing external, no laws of society or physics would constrain your experience. You could do anything your mind could conceive. Thus inspired, you might fly to the heavens. You might dare to face someone or something that you have been avoiding. You might choose an exotic encounter with the most desirable people you can imagine. You might visit a deceased loved one to whom you have been wanting to speak. You might seek self-knowledge and wisdom. By cultivating awareness in your dreams and learning to use them, you can add more consciousness, more life to your life. In the process, you will increase your enjoyment of your nightly dream journeys and deepen your understanding of yourself. By waking in your dreams, you can waken to life.